The summer heat and tippers are rising. And now the fastest, most daunting challenge of the season awaits the stars of the American Le Mans Series. Canadian Tire Motorsport Park. And its bite is worse than its bark.
Back to the P2 category, on board with our pole sitter, Mike Conway. A great story.
Yeah, it certainly is. He's another newcomer here to Canadian Tire Motorsport Park. Never driven with this team before either, but again, put the car on the pole position. Much room for error at all.
Boy, look at Guy getting one heck of a tow on the Mario Andretti straight. Moves to the outside as they come up now into turn 8. Brief dab of the brakes and flow through this corner early on with heavy fuel, probably down to gear as well. That might even change. But now we've got traffic. Right in front of them is Tony Burgess, one of the P1 cars, and it held up Conway. Cosmo looked like he might have a little bit of a run, but he had to dip the brake as well as they go around the JDX entry and Mike Hedlund, and that sort of put paid to it. So that stopped for a minute, but boy, look, just for an instant like Guy Cosmo might have had the little bit of a run here. Boy, Conway trying everything he can right now, Jeremy, to try and get around Tony Burgess. That tells you just how quick these P2 cars are. Conway feels that his P2 car is actually just a little bit quicker. And of course, for Burgess, he catches this traffic. He loses all that momentum that the P1 car in terms of the engine has, and that P2 car is just all over the back of him.
.551 of Scott Tucker also making its first pit stop right now. And as you were saying a little while ago, Greg, Tucker would stay on board for a second stint here, and then he will finish the race in the number 552 car.
Look at this, here it is, a huge move, and not exactly sure what happened there, but oh man, all four of the P2 cars in that shot, mixing it up with action in the other classes as well, and that cost Guy Cosmo. He actually lost that lead as Conway now has gone to the front. Oh, Cosmo got past. There is Cosmo, and the 552 Conway was able to get by him in some of this traffic and now leads as they head down into turn 1. So Conway just continuing to prove awfully impressive here. Tucker gets out and turns this car over to to Mr. Marino. We're going to send it down to Jamie.
We're going to see Scott Tucker get back behind the wheel of the car, but next time it'll be the number 552. He had to get out of the 551 now so that he can get some water, catch a little bit of a break. He's declared this his points car, so now he's handing over duties to his co-driver Marino Franchitti, who will hopefully bring home a win for Scott so that he can get some maximum points. Marino, though, leading the P2 championship right now. It was a clean stop for level 5. But Scott Tucker, not much rest. We saw him just get out of the number 551 just several minutes ago, already back out on track.
Well executed stop, and they are back and at it.
And on board here with Scott Tucker going over the hill again into turn 2, putting another lap on Andy Lally's car, and Tucker trying to hold on here ahead of Scott Sharp.
And Tucker through there is Sharp, and right behind Sharp is Franchitti. So, boy, this is getting pretty interesting. Marino pops to the outside, and if he can make this work, you can do, we've seen it, the outside pass in turn 8, and Marino doing exactly that. That puts him up into second. And look at Sharp. He is all over, almost over the back of Franchitti. Sharp trying to do everything he can. He does not want to lose any ground to Franchitti. Sharp wants one more lap. That's what he's fighting for. So here we go. Onto the front straight. That's Franchitti in front. Sharp trying to come along. But Franchitti is going to get the win.
Nice job, buddy. Nice job.
In P2, the Scott Tucker and Marino Franchitti also come away with a hard-earned victory over Guy Cosmo and Scott Sharp, and Justin Bell is with Marino Franchitti.
I mean, Marino always shows his emotions right on his sleeve, but that was a cracking result. I think you guys pulled the right strategy too, putting you right in there for that last stint.
All credit to Level 5 guys. We got the right strategy. I don't think we had the fastest car out there, but the strategy, the pit work, and just driving hard on track, we managed to do it. It was really close, so the Patron guys ran us really hard. It was a great battle out there, but just really delighted for Scott and David Stone and the whole team. Just fantastic.
Is it a case of the tougher the track, the more rewarding the victory?
Absolutely. I've always said this is my favourite track. It's kind of a bit watered down now with all this runoff, but
I've got to shoot Marino, but really good result, mate. Brilliant.